Coming up, government set to roll out new housing plan. Parking back to normalcy as parking meter project suspended in the city, and UG Turkana workers protest over salary increases. News in Depth begins now. With tonight's edition of News in Depth, I'm Afa Wharton. Thanks for joining us. First up, government to update 1980s Condominium Act as it prepares to roll out its housing plan. Government's plan to house thousands of Guyanese will soon be taken to Parliament. Chief Executive Officer of the Central Housing and Planning Authority, Leland Saul, during an interview with this newscast, said the policy paper will take into consideration alternative housing solutions and financing.
We have approximately 28,000 unoccupied lots, and we believe that there are several allottees who have difficulty in accessing mortgages. And that is why we have launched the Housing Solution 2017 and beyond. And the aim basically is to build duplexes, condominium, and townhouses across several regions. In the white paper, we will be addressing several solutions for payment or that can result in the reduction of the costs. We are looking at self-help. We are looking at sweat equity. Some of the units will be heavily subsidized. Also, we are encouraging the use of local material, for we believe that can reduce the cost, and to some extent it will stimulate the local economy.
He said in the coming weeks the program will be launched in Regions 2, 3 and 5. Added to this is the housing exhibition at Perseverance on the east bank of Demerara. Saul said the agency is also working on updating the existing Condominium Act, as concerns were raised by financial institutions. The CEO explained that already there are talks with the financial institutions and the registrar. The categories of persons to benefit from the first phase of housing construction are public servants, young people, and low-income earners. More news on the other side of this break.
Hey, looky there. Let me go to techie boots.
Boots? No, mama, I ain't gonna get lock up teeth in them big stinky 30-second boots. Plus, it gonna be more cheaper online. And then got my favorite color, pink. Let me go along.
Online shopping. Cheaper, faster, better. Pass back.
Morning.
Hi, honey. Your family will love new Abbey butter spread. A heart-healthy choice with no cholesterol, Abbey is ready to use right out of the fridge. Smooth, spreadable, rich and creamy, Abbey is a great tasting butter spread. Try it today.
Welcome back. Parking is back to normalcy in the city as the parking meter project has been suspended.
This was a scene around the city this morning, hours after the government suspended the parking meter project with immediate effect. Vehicles that would normally avoid the parking zone appeared this morning, while there were no signs of parking wardens from Smart City Solution around the town. The government had instructed the council to put the project on hold for 3 months to have further consultation and review the contract. City Hall had refused to accede to the Minister of Communities Ronald Bulkan's instruction to suspend the parking meter project. The council sought legal advice on the matter, and in the council's advice given to them by their lawyer, indicated that the minister's suspension of the city by law was null and void. That did not sit well with the government, and at Cabinet on Tuesday a decision was made to suspend the project with immediate effect. The government asked the police to ensure that the orders are complied with and ensure that citizens will not be interrupted by the company or its agents.
Morning.
Hi, honey. Your family will love new Abbey butter spread. heart-healthy choice with no cholesterol, Abe is ready to use right out of the fridge. Smooth, spreadable, rich and creamy, Abe is a great tasting butter spread. Try it today.
Nothing compares to the class and beauty of Beeson Windows and Doors. Engineered by professionals and built to last longer than the competition. Buy 10 windows and get one 24x16 bathroom window absolutely free. No tricks, no gimmicks, and no hidden fees. Prices starting from $13.5 VAT inclusive. So visit our showroom today at Lot 1228 New Eccles Industrial Site or BPAT's building on Regent Street and save big on UPVC or aluminum windows. To order now, call 622-4197 or 226-1292.
The teaching staff of the Turkine campus of the University of Guyana today began a 3-day protest for salary increases.
Lecturers and staff of the University of Guyana are protesting the refusal by the university to begin negotiations on the percentage increase in salary for this year. Joel Thomas, president of the University of Guyana Senior Staff Association, said she thinks what is happening is that the administration is refusing to give the workers what the government has already allocated for them in the 2017 budget.
And what they are trying to do is to play different sides of the university off against each other and to use our situation, to use the delaying of the payment of our increase as a factor in a request for an increase in tuition fees.
Dr. Pat Francis, past president of the UGSSA, and Sherwood Lowe, a lecturer, said that the vice chancellor is trying to undermine the process.
And he does not understand the heart of the staff here at the university. He thinks that he is more interested in the development of this university than we are, but we have given our life's blood for this place.
So we asked the Vice Chancellor to sit down with us, discuss how his money should be allocated. If he has plans to use the money in other areas, let's hear about those plans.
The union plans to picket the campus for the next 3 days and then make an assessment. If there is no movement, the union plans to step up the pressure.
That's a wrap for this edition of News in Depth. Do join us again, same time tomorrow for another edition.